It's the crypto NFT match made in heaven that's built for years of success. Which two projects am I talking about? Well, it's none other than the Layer 2 behemoth Polygon, and of course, one of the top metaverses and blockchain games, Sandbox. You're gonna find out today why Sandbox and Polygon go together better than a peanut butter and mustard sandwich. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the people's channel, home of the BitSquad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all the interwebs. No channel works harder to keep you in the know about crypto. Also guys, don't forget to join the movement to support crypto adoption. Number one thing you can do, smash that like button, make sure to hit notifications, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend. All right guys, so my name is Ben, and today we're gonna be taking a look at why Polygon and Sandbox go together than a peanut butter and tomato sandwich. Okay, so peanut butter and mustard or a peanut butter and tomato sandwich, it's a low bar. But seriously, these two coins, these two projects working together will supercharge the metaverse gaming space for years to come. They win when it comes to the thing that people care about the most when it comes to blockchain networks. They're fast and they're cheap. I don't mean cheap like every time the waiter comes to bring a check, you alligator arm. No, I mean the cost per transaction is extremely low with Polygon. So since Sandbox has integrated Polygon, guess what? Now Sandbox transactions are just as cheap. Polygon and Sandbox also have expansive support and development that are bar none in this industry. All right, now let's talk about what Polygon's secret sauce is. And just remember, make sure to focus so you don't get lost in the sauce. So Polygon has been around since 2017. The ticker is Matic, and the project was originally called Matic and it was launched on the Binance Launchpad. But since it's been around for so long, the interesting thing here to look at is that their pool of developers has grown significantly. Why? Well, Polygon is the #1 layer 2 blockchain on top of the #1 layer blockchain, which is of course Ethereum. Ethereum is known for having a high amount of developers. Now, Ethereum uses Solidity as its smart contract language. Polygon also uses Solidity as its smart contract language. There's not really a difference in the smart contracts. However, Polygon runs barely modified Go Ethereum, which is, as the name suggests, a slightly modified version of the Ethereum mainnet. So there's so many crossover opportunities for developers with Ethereum to move over to Polygon. Polygon is an exploding ecosystem that's trying to partner and work with major companies. At this point, it seems like it's collecting more partnerships than any other crypto project outside of Chainlink, of course, who's partnered with everyone. When I was a kid, I used to watch Reading Rainbow, and LeVar Burton used to tell us after he did a book review, don't take my word for it. And this is the same. Don't take my word for it. Take Mark Cuban's word for it. He's a big investor into Polygon. A lot of people thought Polygon might disappear with the merge. That was never going to happen. After all the remaining spots on the roadmap for Ethereum 2.0 are complete, well now you're gonna have faster transactions on Ethereum, but you're always going to need faster transactions. That's where Polygon comes in. Polygon has only enhanced what it's doing since the merge and will continue to do so. Let's get into Sandbox. What gives Sandbox an edge by itself? Not even talking about Polygon and Sandbox working together. Well, one major company behind Sandbox that's a major player in the gaming space is Animoca Brands. Everything they touch seems to turn to gold. Sandbox also hit the market at a really interesting time. While it was announced and people could start building on it in the bear market, it was really the bull market where things started to take off. And now Sandbox was closer to having an actual game, or at least some screenshots that people could see, while many metaverse gaming projects didn't have any. They hit the market at the perfect time, and they also have a super aggressive roadmap, which is great usually for price speculation and bull runs. Of course, that's not financial advice, but we saw that play out in 2020 and 2021. So not only were they able to show screenshots, but Sandbox actually last year launched the alpha version of their game. The quests were limited, but people got the point of what this Sandbox world is going to look like. It's so much further ahead than a lot of the blockchain games out there in metaverses. One reason is because of the way they use pixels within their art. It makes it much easier than realistic looking imagery on video games. Because of this, Sandbox has been able to get a bunch of great partnerships, including Paris Hilton, that's hot. Also, Atari, Adidas, and even The Walking Dead. So this is really just the tip of the spear to say in Web3. This Web3 revolution is coming, and there's really nothing anyone can do to stop it. Traditional gamers have pushed back against Web3, and I get it, I understand. The quality of blockchain gaming does not match the quality of next-gen consoles right now. But when they do, the gamers are gonna come over in mass. And that's where NFTs and their future come into play. ETH and Matic-based NFTs are going to be added to Sandbox as player avatars. So imagine if a game like Fortnite, for instance, if every skin was an NFT, the users could buy or trade to other users. That means even when you get tired of playing a game, just like a good old GameStop, where you would always go in and sell your games back to them for almost nothing. But you know what? If you trade in 10 games, you might be able to have enough money for one new game. You weren't gonna be playing the other ones anyways. That's kind of the idea with these NFTs. And of course, some will be very valuable and you'll wanna hold on to them. You won't wanna trade them, or it might be a game you wanna play forever. But this is where blockchain gaming is going, and it can't go far without Sandbox and Polygon being mentioned. And virtual real estate is really starting to blow up. It rose in the bull run, it's gone down now, but it's finding a floor. Many people miss the opportunity to get virtual real estate in metaverses like Sandbox or Decentraland. But the way things are shaping up now is that Sandbox is going to become the standard for value in digital real estate assets. It's gonna be the bar setter. Now, if you wanna come play Sandbox, that's cool. The BitSquad is going to be there. We actually have a 12x12 and a 3x3 space in Sandbox that we've been working on for years now. The quality of what we built in Sandbox with our digital city and our BitSquad and BitBoy avatars is nothing short of amazing. We've already got quests built in, and as soon as it's playable from the Sandbox side, we will make sure to let you guys know. I can't wait to see you in the Sandbox. So while I can't tell you if these are great buys right now at current prices, what I can tell you is where they're at and where they've been. Sand has a supply of 3 billion, and right now it's sitting at 78 cents. Its previous all-time high was $8.40 on November 25th, 2021. Matic right now is priced at 83 cents, and it actually has a supply of 10 billion. Its all-time high, $2.92 on December 27th, 2021. So both of these projects have seen much higher highs than they're at today. And a lot of people would look at that and see potential. If these coins even made it back to their previous all-time highs, then that would end up being a great ROI. Now, I can't tell you what to put in your portfolio, and honestly, I don't want to. All I want to do is tell you what we're doing here at BitBoy Crypto, and Sandbox and Polygon are two of our top picks for this year in our portfolio. And when I say this year, I mean to accumulate. We don't expect the prices to go up drastically this year. However, as we get into 2024, we could potentially see an explosion. I've given you a ton of reasons why these two coins are in my portfolio and why we expect big things from them. But the reality is, these two coins have shown with their ecosystems and support and communities that they're gonna be around. And Sandbox is most likely gonna be the #1 metaverse for a significant time to come. Why? Well, as I mentioned earlier, it works with pixels and it's easier to produce and easier to store than games in metaverses that are much more lifelike. So because of that, it's gonna have a massive head start off the block. All right, guys, that's all I got for today's video. Be blessed. BitBoy out.